A joey has been saved from certain death after falling into an underground water tank.
I loved this story because a man hunting for phone reception on a golf course, so picture that, on Kangaroo Island, heard the joey in distress. Well, Jared Karen is from the Kangala Kangaroo and Wildlife Rescue, and he was part of the operation to rescue that lucky kanga. He joins us now from Adelaide. Good morning to you, Jared. It's great to have you on the program to talk about a good news story.
Good morning, thank you.
How lucky is this roo? How was it actually spotted? Talk us through this.
Yeah, so this is just one of those really great stories. As wildlife rescuers, this is the sort of thing you live for. Martin was out on the golf for what's going to be a new golf course. And he was sitting up on the hill trying to get some mobile phone reception. And he looked down and saw a strange patch of dug up dirt. He thought, what is that? So he drove down and had a look, and there was this big old underground well that had a bush grow over the top of it. And he heard some movement down in the well. And that's when he called us, and we went out there and had a bit of a look.
So talk us through the rescue.
Yeah, so when we got out there, I could hear something down there in the water, but we couldn't really see what it was. So we put on all the wet weather gear and dropped a long ladder down into the well, and I climbed down there. And when I got to the bottom, it was a little female kangaroo joey. And before I even got to the bottom, she grabbed onto the ladder. And then as I got right down there, she backed away a little bit. But at the bottom, there was just dead bodies everywhere. This is obviously a spot that a lot of kangaroos had perished, and it was full of muddy, rank water. But this little kangaroo, normally they will run away from you, but she clearly just needed to be rescued. Every time I turned my back on her, she came up and grabbed my leg, and I'd turn around to her, and she'd step back, and then she'd come and grab my leg again. So anyway, I said to her, it's all right, I'll look after you. And we scooped her up, and my wife Lisa was up the top of the ladder, and we've taken her up and wrapped her up. And apart from being very muddy, very dirty, she'd lost a lot of weight, but she's doing really well. We brought her back to the Kangala Sanctuary. She's had a nice warm bath, got her temperature back up. She's eating well, feeding well, and she is just a beautiful little kangaroo.
Oh, so what happens to her now? And does she have a name?
She hasn't got a name yet. We'll probably look at doing something like that through our social media pages later, maybe put it out as a bit of a competition. But we normally leave them for a few days or a few weeks before we name them. You never know what's going to happen. But no, so she's got a lot of weight to gain, a bit of muscle tone to get back again. So she'll be with us, and she'll, as she gets fitter, she'll blend in with another mob of kangaroos of a similar age.
Yeah, and who was the fellow who was looking for the phone reception? Martin, did you say?
Yeah, Martin Greenwood.
And what does he think about it all?
Oh, look, he's pretty chuffed. I think it's just one of those stories that's just great to be a part of. And it was just one of those 1 in a million chances that he was going to be there. He was going to notice that. During the fires here on Kangaroo Island, we took part in a lot of really great, rescues, but this one is right up there. It's just such a miracle story, and the fact that she's just such a sweet girl as well. That she wants to be with people. She'll come up to us, grab onto our legs, which is unusual for a kangaroo at this age. Normally they're a bit flighty. So she's very special.
Jared, never did I think we would be praising bad phone reception. Thank you so much for being part of the rescue and for coming on and talking us through it this morning.
No worries. Thank you.